Attraction marketing online, how do you do it? What does it take? And can you really be successful building a brand using attraction marketing? That's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. And so the first thing that I want to say is if you are in the network marketing space or if you're a business builder that wants to build online, using attraction marketing, building a brand is definitely going to be the way that you want to go. And it doesn't need to be nearly as complicated as you think it does. And we're going to talk about what it takes in order to build a brand. Now, the first thing is you want to find something that you love, that brings you passion, that you want to talk about. Because when you're building a brand, what you want to do is you want to provide massive amounts of value to your audience. And you need to be able to do that through video, through posts, through reels, short form video. All of that is really important in order to develop that like, know, and trust factor so people want to buy from you, right? So creating a brand is the number one thing that you need to be doing when you're doing attraction marketing. So many times I see people just trying to sell their product, sell their opportunity, and they're not really providing any value for your audience. And it's not going to work in the long term, right? Now, creating a brand, does it take time? It absolutely does take time, right? It takes time to build that like, know, and trust factor and to grow your influence online, but it can magnify your business 10 times what it can if you're just pushing product or pushing opportunity. So it does take time, but it is absolutely worth it. Now, what I like to say, because a lot of times what I see happens is people decide that they're going to build this brand and they're giving massive amounts of value, which is amazing, but then they never really go in for the sale. And so that doesn't quite work either. And so what I recommend is a 90-10, 80-20 rule. 90% of the time you're giving value, you're entertaining your audience over on social media, and then 10% of the time you're going in for the pitch, you're going in for the sale, but you're really making the sale about the person and how you can help that person, because it's the stories and the benefits that it's going to do for them that's actually going to get you the sale, right? And so when you got this massive influence that you're building online, you want to make sure that you're going in for the sale and you're sharing ways that you can help them with whatever their problems are. Now, what I recommend is picking a social media platform and sticking with it. And what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to link for you my marketing strategy for building a brand online in 2022. This video right over here, I'm going to link it. So when you're done with this video, make sure you check it out so that you can see which platform you need to be building on. Because in all honesty, it doesn't matter which platform you're building on as long as you are being consistent to a fault. What does that mean? That means showing up every single day to grow your business, whether it be on, connecting with more humans on social media, posting, doing videos, providing that value that we talked about. And in the description of this video, I'm going to leave for you a free resource that I have, which is my daily goal worksheet, which is all things that you're supposed to be doing over on social media if you want to create a brand and use attraction marketing in your business. So click the link below to get your free resource that I have for you. Because at the end of the day, the only way to build a brand, the only way to have massive success on social media is to be consistent. Far too often we see people, they get started from the get-go, and I teach people how to use YouTube for their business, and they're like, okay, can I post like 4 videos a week? And I said, if you want to consistently make 4 videos a week, but 1 week having a marathon and running a sprint is not the same as doing the long haul marathon month after month, day after day after day. And so you want to make sure that you're developing a marketing plan that is simple, that is easy for you to follow, and something that you can be consistent on. So while it doesn't matter what social media platform you're on, there are some that do benefit you a little bit more here in 2022 that I recommend, but overall, the overarching theme is to be consistent. And I'm also going to say here in social media world, if you're building a brand, the quickest way to that like, know, and trust factor is through video. And if you're not doing video, then you're never going to really be able to connect with your audience, you're never going to really be able to develop that like, know, and trust factor for people to buy and trust your product, your opportunity, whatever it may be that you're selling, or the opportunity, the service that you're selling. And so it really is important in today's day and age that you get a little bit more comfortable with video, and that you're putting out video content on the daily, if not the weekly, depending on which social media platform you are growing on. And by doing all of these things and consistently doing them every single day, you are going to take baby steps, and then it's going to be, like this catapult where you go up the mountain, baby steps, and then bam, you've hit the top, you've got this massive reach and this massive influence over people, and it just kind of keeps coming down. But you've got to be consistent. So definitely make sure you click the description of this video so you can get my free daily goal worksheet that's going to really spell it out so you don't get lost on social media, growing your business, and you're really taking the time and you're working smarter, not necessarily harder. And hey, this is Julie Reynolds for another episode of Julie Reynolds TV, and we'll see you next week.